we are live. Hello, chat. For those of you who are lurking, if you wouldn't mind just helping me out for a quick second, because for some reason my video capture device decided to be weird this morning, so I had to reset up all my audio for my Switch. Hello, Scoops. So just let me know, as of right now, do you hear, like, how's everything sound? Can you hear the game? Can you hear me? Like, is audio doubled? Because, again, I had to reset everything this morning. So I just want to make sure everything is good. Sounds like normal? Perfect. I also think I got my audio delay fixed, because the audio was slightly delayed on my end in the past. Wasn't much, but it was slight. But I think I've got it fixed, so in the near future I may do a Dead by Daylight stream. When the new chapter drops. But for those of you who weren't here last time, small little spoiler, the Dr. Huesca was killed, and our chief was also attacked. So we're currently trying to figure out what to do. Oops, I forgot to put it on ultra low latency. That's fine. Yeah, just fun little tidbit. I'll also be making an appearance over on Neko's stream tonight, because we are doing some Dead by Daylight Survive with Friends. So it might be a shorter stream today, just so I can be over there when we start. But regardless, we will be streaming over there. Well, I'll be over there for their stream, I should say. And here we were.
Halara, what brought you here?
Also, Scoops, did you see where Neko put Halara on her Smash or Pass tier list? That wasn't even me taking the reins there. She was just like, yep, this is fair.
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed. But just as I was about to leave,
she put it on based.
Death threat.
Neko and the crew put Halara on based. You're here but mostly looking. That's alright, Crystal. Let me know if anything doesn't sound right.
So
I had to restart everything. Reset everything up. But yeah, Scoops. She's on near the top of the list. Third section. Second from the front.
After that, the chief told Vivi and I to investigate the area. I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
Dang, if only Kat was here. W indeed.
What's the chief's condition?
If only Kat was here. They really wanted Yako
We
dead.
provided first aid, but
Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
So, the chief...
He did.
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible.
Yes.
But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around.
Dang.
And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away.
Probably did.
It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Yep.
Then we need to leave this facility right away!
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building.
Here.
The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too.
Huh?
We have no place to run.
So what I'm hearing is we're screwed.
No place to run? Chief, please stay strong.
I'm sorry to say this, but I think it's gonna be pretty tough for him to do.
Chief.
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Tetsuhiko, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage. Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier.
Ouch.
It damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it!
I wouldn't call it that.
So,
Tetsuhiko.
what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right. Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit. However, my inexperience resulted in the chief.
It's not
Did
your
I?
fault. You tried your best to help. I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway! Sorry.
Hello, emo Joker.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders. Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab. I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez, no one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Huh? What is it?
nothing. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Seriously,
Huh?
what?
Hey, you got a minute? We can't stay here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
Right.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's thing.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
That's not what he's talking about, Fubuki.
I've no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your forte! If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers. Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside. A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Desuhiko's disguise forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
Dang it.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions.
So what I'm
Yuma
hearing
has yet
is
to stop.
we take
Until
one
it
out
does,
and change
we must
into their
consider
outfit.
the best course of action.
The best course? I don't know.
Why is this whole map yellow? Dang it, my bag. Mission over. Yep.
This
much.
is truly...
There's an astonishing number of monitors. It looks like every inch of the lab can be observed from here. Anyways, you're at laptop now? Nice. How are you doing today, moving around, Crystal and Scoops? I haven't asked that yet. Can't see anything on the monitors because of the blackout. Why is this whole thing yellow? This clearly can't... Oh. Well,
How did it end up like this?
you're cleaning bathrooms. That's never fun.
We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
Well, how goes it? My day's been pretty good.
Peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
This music's so jamming out. Nice. But yeah, no, my day's been good. Made some mac and cheese
But
before
what if we
this.
proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the hitman?
Right.
The peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe. Still.
Being in an underground research facility, maybe. I
How
don't
do you
know.
intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Couldn't.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances? Besides, proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the peacekeepers will suddenly let us go.
Right,
This
exactly.
facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us.
Exactly.
You've seen how they act for a while now.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the peacekeepers.
I agree with Yuma.
Lara,
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
Yay!
But
How do we do
even
it?
investigate?
Anime logic. That's how.
This
Exactly.
is crawling with peacekeepers outside this room.
Hey Vivia, I'm gonna take a wild guess, and your forte is gonna be able to help us.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
Calling it now. It's Vivia's.
huh? Could it be Vivia?
Let me guess. Yours is... Now hearing that, I'm guessing it's some sort of like astral projection.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard
Truth
rumors
is a
about him back at the
detective's best weapon.
WDO.
Clearly, pew-pews don't exist here. We don't have pew-pews. The peacekeepers do, and they love to use them.
Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping.
You see, Vivia can turn into a bird. Get a bird-eye view.
Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case,
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
No. Thunderbolt, please don't.
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the
True.
first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
That is true.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain. His forte is spectral projection. He
Called
can
it.
control his own ethereal self.
Oh yeah, so astral projection.
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost.
Hold on.
He is not confined by the laws of physics.
So if he can control his soul, like as an astral projection of himself, theoretically, because that would mean he's on the astral plane, in theory, he could technically see Shinigami, right? because they would be on the same plane of existence. He can control himself. I do have this power.
Which means he can pass through walls and floors.
Which
And
would
all the
explain
while other people
why
cannot
he
see it.
immediately knew about the Book of Death and why he's so out to kill us, because we have a death god following us.
In other words,
It'd be like a Death
you
Note
turn
situation.
yourself into a ghost?
So you can investigate without being seen by the peacekeepers.
I won't do it.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down. I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here.
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You are all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the peacekeepers say?
It's also
in
why I
this
can see
case?
something outside from a bird's eye view. Yeah, exactly. Because you're technically a spirit.
You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering.
He just curb stomped him. I don't think we'd get that.
Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
Surrender. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
If anything, they'd put him out of his misery in exchange for us surrendering, knowing the peacekeepers.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Bold of him to assume
Clinging
a
to
thing.
pride
Exactly.
is why conflict will
We don't
never
think
vanish
here.
from
We
this
just
world.
do.
I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
No, it's not.
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you.
Smooth brain,
It's
that's
a
what we
sin
have.
to put
Exactly.
Such a talent given to you.
Give it a second. I don't know why, but like Nightbot and Stream Avatars have been weird today. Actually, they've been weird the past couple streams. Don't know why laptops like to use doubles. No clue. Also, we'll drop
You
extension
are
as
skilled
well.
as a detective. However, you
Because
lack the
one, we have our
willpower to
custom
make use of
Kirby's,
it.
but two, Cryo also has given me some of the Warside avatars Neko has. So we do have those as well.
Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us?
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara.
Nice indeed.
But you're simply overestimating me.
But you like your Kirby. I don't
didn't
blame
become a
you.
detective because I wanted to
Honestly,
be.
the Kirby's probably like the
And
best avatar.
As to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet,
Oh no,
why does
Scoops, you have
everyone
so few
continue to
coins.
have desires?
Scoops, we must fix this. We shall fix this.
Is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief! He's dying here! Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now!
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you've gotta stop him!
Vivia, please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate
I
with the
think
investigation, I
Shinigami's
don't mind.
afraid
But in
of
exchange,
him doing it.
will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
Holy damage, Crystal.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
This is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Yes.
Well, if it's just holding hands...
Alright, now it's an 18 plus stream
I have
because
no
of this.
reason to decline.
God damn it.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange.
Strange. Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
Joke's on you, I can sleep while standing up. I work at a restaurant.
All right.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. Though everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
Yes.
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
I wouldn't trust Thunderbolt to be the one watching over your body, to be fair.
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Rip. Yeah. GG. Here, I'll help with some money.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
Oh, it's the cum ghost.
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Let's see!
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Yep, so you can definitely see
Looks like
Shinigami
it's
when he's
acting
astral
directly
projection.
now. I'm loving this!
Yep, Vivio
This
definitely knows
makes me feel
Shinigami
really
exists
uneasy.
now. Like, no doubt about it.
Lucky for you, I'm here! Now we're literally
We
soulmates!
should use Alara's forte instead. But we'd have to be at the crime scene is the problem. And we were the first ones to see said body, so it's not like anything would change. Also, hello Neko, how are we doing tonight? Ready for some Dead by Daylight? No H3, but we do have Koraz. Nice.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
True.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of
By the way,
physics.
do you have any predictions for the last chapter while we're here? Yes, actually. We are going to figure out the secret of what these homunculi are, because I'm pretty sure that's the plural of homunculus. We're going to figure out what the homunculi are, and we'll probably get some details from our backstory of our history.
Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked. To begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways.
What about Makoto? We'll probably figure out that as well, because we already know they're CEO of Amaterasu. So we'll probably figure out how, because I already have that hunch that they're related to us. So we'll probably figure out more about how they are connected to us, because Clearly, we are something to Makoto.
Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I.
Trippy.
Wow, you really made it. This means I can freely
I'm
go
going
in
to
and
say
out
it now.
places I couldn't before.
I am glad Desahiko doesn't have this forte, or he may get charged for some
Also, the hallway's
crimes.
brightly lit now. Seems like
Well,
regular
he wouldn't be
power
charged
switched
because they
back
couldn't
on.
prove he did it, but you know what I mean.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, hysterical.
Anyways, I love the spectral projection has boundaries for Yuma's solely because the boundaries exist in Yuma's mind. That is pretty neat.
What are those?
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial!
Don't touch souls.
Things are gonna get
Got it.
nuts!
All right, let's hurry.
So this way,
Let's go!
not this way. Am I going the wrong direction, maybe? No. Is it maybe just timing? Yeah,
That was a
looks
close
like
one.
it. Looks like it's just timing.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Luckily, I've played the
So many!
the hardest game, so I'm used to this stuff.
Just a bit more.
Holy moly! What's the pattern? Here? Oh no, that gap. Yeah, that gap's pattern. Don't touch them. Go. Nope.
We have to hurry to the crime
It's
scene.
not that way.
Go, go, go!
I think I just mistimed that. Okay. Yikes.
It's really sweating!
Yeah, no, I do enjoy playing the hardest game. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. Like where you play as that little circle. You have to get to checkpoint to checkpoint before in the red squares.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Who
Doesn't
cares if
matter.
there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see
Yeah,
me,
the world's hardest
it'd
game.
make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
But no, if Desahiko had this forte, oh boy, he would be a completely different character.
Nobody's here. I guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
It's like you think they investigate ever?
I wonder if the doctor's body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass on. I just scared myself.
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
There, you guys got some money for
I
gambling.
guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Seek. You say that if having a disguised forte is any
Master,
better.
don't rush things. Let's check for clues in the front chamber first.
This would be worse, though. Like, genuinely 100 times worse. Especially if you got used to going through walls and doors. It would be 100 times worse.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started.
Oh, there goes your money. Dang it,
Dr.
Scoops.
Weska, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your end?
I'm curious, how much currency do I have?
Wait. What the?
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Can you gift money? Yeah, it's exclamation point. Oh wow, I only have 8,000. No. So basically, Yuma is in a astral projection. Because we found out that, Vivia's forte is he can basically be a ghost. And we're sharing his forte right now. So we can investigate.
Doctor! If the doctor was attacked by someone...
But yeah, I believe
that
it's
means the intruder
exclamation
was
point
already inside
K,
at the time.
then their name, and then the amount. You should have lied and said yes.
So it
I mean,
has to have been the
technically.
hitman.
Dear
How did he
pay
get
or
inside?
give?
The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter.
Try it again with give.
How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
This is the airlock. Let's check it out
Here,
in
give
case
me
there
a
are
quick
any
second.
clues.
It is. Oh, here we go. Gift. Okay, I think I've got it. Yeah, it's gift. So it's exclamation point gift. Then they're at. Then the amount. From what I'm looking at. Because I'm looking at the stream avatars right now. Oh, never mind. I am a wing it raid. I'm dumb. It's exclamation point currency give. So it's that. So it would look like this. Yeah, it would look something like this.
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the
But how
chamber,
was the rest of
this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread.
the thing, Guilty Gear?
What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this.
That's good. That's good. Oh, Neko, you didn't need to get the link for him. I finally made a command for him. It's just exclamation point wing it.
I'm floating! Whoa!
No kidding. This spectral projection is such a convenient forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside, but it's too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now.
You fool.
But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
Exactly.
There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here.
It probably wouldn't work, because they'd have to enter the gas chamber.
So that's it, right?
Absolute dummy.
That
There.
solves everything.
You know, maybe I should do a, Skullgirl stream sometime. That'd be fun.
This is the main part of the decontamination.
Learn how to play
During
Skullgirls.
decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing!
True. Very true.
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close. Probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
Maybe how we didn't see them. That would make sense. It's how we didn't see them.
We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas.
Oh, this is the
It's
gas
a room
chamber.
with a terrifying contraption.
The other room was the airlock. Duh.
Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you.
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin, and there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes. Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death.
Right.
Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit, which makes sense as it
Gas
defeats the
chamber
purpose of
without
having
airlock.
a toxic
It's
gas
pretty
chamber.
dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. But apparently if it's like dispersed enough, it wouldn't actually
If that's
do
the case,
anything.
how did the intruder get through the
So,
chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
Let's go to the next
I don't know.
one. And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber.
That's true. But example given is if it was outside. Right. But again, it comes down to pressure and all that. This is a building idea. That is true.
There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage.
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
See, theoretically, if someone gets past the airlock or the gas chamber, maybe they sacrifice themselves. Well, got to go, but watch VOD. Have fun, Scoops. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. We watched Tesahiko drive straight through the second panel.
You're still a ghost master.
Yeah, we saw it fail once. But, no. The weird thing is, theoretically, if someone gets past the gas chamber, this is the room that would be the hardest to deal with. Because they would need to know what the passcode is. Because they just wouldn't be able
Here's
to
what all that
pass.
security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab.
Yeah, I guess it did happen once, but still. Yeah.
We managed to get this far earlier thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's forte.
I I see it all, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapal's arm out to that switch.
And we
In a
simply
hurry, but
came
this
up with
door is
our mind.
moving so
Yeah,
slowly.
definitely didn't have anything to do with luck.
Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function?
So theoretically, someone could have passed by us there.
I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opened really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapal's arm.
You know what? You must be the ultimate lucky
I
student.
tried to hurry inside, but
No, that's
Amapel suddenly
Makoto.
fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
Yeah. They probably hid in the airlock area. Yeah, they probably ran this way as the door, but when we went in, he probably jumped through the airlock's chamber to hide. No wonder he got BCL. Exactly!
We're not done investigating yet. I need to look things over in more detail.
What do you mean we're not done investigating yet? Oh.
This is... It looks like it's here to
It's the
purify
contamination
an toxic
device.
gas that escapes from the chamber next door.
Yeah. This one makes more sense to
But the
have.
cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock.
Also, chat, what do we all got for drinks tonight? If any.
There's no way someone can fit through.
I see.
But, ooh. Here's the question, is it like a Taco Bell Baja Blast, like canned stuff, or like bottled stuff?
Oh, the peacekeepers are here.
It doesn't
Don't worry
matter.
about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Probably would. Taco Bell Baja Blast. Good answer.
The Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it.
See, myself, I've got a gallon of chocolate milk.
Huh? What's this?
Oh.
Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that
So why do you
a
go
shoe print?
So basically, we're trapped in this area because the peacekeepers want to arrest us. One of the characters' fortes, Vivia, Emo Joker. His forte is he can basically cast an astral projection of himself. You got pineapple juice. Ooh, that's pretty good. He can cast a astral projection of himself. And he doesn't want to solve the crime. But if we hold their hands, we can use our coalescence to share their forte, which is why we're a ghost.
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
Someone stepped
I
on
don't
it.
remember
Duh.
seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then?
Let me see. Yep.
When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
The fleeing culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark!
Yeah.
You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer! All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security!
No, that's not because he kicked it over.
That's the biggest mystery here.
That shoe print isn't because he kicked it over. I can prove it, actually. Because if we're coming in through this way,
There are other places.
That's true.
this way, and we fell over this way, what I am guessing is they stood on it for some reason. Because if this is where... Which screen could he theoretically be watching us from? This screen. He's looking at us opposite, so like this. He's looking to his left, which is this direction. Why stand on Omnipal? To get high up. Or, theoretically, he...
You can
there's like multiple people, and someone stood up on the PAL to... Oh, actually, what if... This might be a stretch. What if they stood on Omnipal because they knew they couldn't get the electrical passcode? So they stood on Omnipal so that we didn't have to deal with the passcode. So they didn't have to figure out the passcode. And we weren't able to look around, and they just climbed over through the door. Got in and killed him. But then again, what he said earlier didn't make sense.
There are other places to check out, you know.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that... Like, some things make sense, but then it's, like, weird. Because also, there's 3 stab wounds there. Interesting.
I never even got to ask him about the homunculi. And now he's dead.
It's like, every single thing where I'm kind of like, oh, here we go. Then something else doesn't make sense. Also,
he has 3 wounds on his back.
I don't know
The
how...
knife is still stuck in one of them.
I don't know how many of you guys play Binding of Isaac, but...
He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death.
But, you guys excited for multiplayer? Because that comes out tonight. In a couple hours. Not even.
I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
Oh no, she has a praise kink. Really? Yeah. Comes out tonight. I think in like an hour, or it's like 15 minutes to an hour 15 minutes. Numa doesn't have
the
one.
knife is probably the murder
Yep,
weapon.
probably makes
It has
sense.
a unique shape.
They both do. They both have a praise kink.
There's an inscription on it. I can
F.
see the letter F.
Which makes sense.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon?
Don't play Isaac though. I mean, I'd be down to do an Isaac stream if I could get some people to play with. Like, because it's 4-person co-op. Like, it's a fun time. And I've got to unlock
They're
items.
always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back?
But also, I mean, there's no rain, so it's not going to rot.
It's the one
fast.
that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F. They say
It's low-key
that's his
expensive.
proof to his
That's
clients
fair.
that he was the one who got the job done.
It is. I agree with you there. Because what is it? It's like $50. Yeah. $50. I personally suggest getting it when it's on sale. Like, if you can get it on a good sale, which is what I did, I suggest it. It's a fun game. Gives a lot of... Martini still removed an indoor body because of rain, remember? True.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
But yeah, no. I suggest getting it when it's on sale. It's a great time.
Either way...
Especially now that they're doing multiplayer.
Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Huh? You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking of which, the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor
Right.
was, in fact, killed by Fink?
It is weird, though, that there are 3 knife wounds, though. Because if he is a hitman... I've played enough Hitman to know, you usually don't need to double tap.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Oh, I know this
H2SO4.
symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid. It's a
Pretty loud
highly
Hitman,
acidic
if that's the
liquid that
case.
can melt
Yeah.
anything.
Realistically, yeah.
Sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now.
But then, like, technically, I doubt he's a lousy hitman because we know that's not true.
Notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. It looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
Wait, that was us. Yeah, it's
I remember
H2SO4.
seeing this symbol on a shelf back there. I knew it. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
Which, is that technically a sulfuric acid? Out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, it is sulfuric acid. Okay. So, what would dumping sulfuric acid on a human? Technically a human. Because theoretically, that could be a homunculi in that drawing.
If that's the case, was he trying to splash acid on people?
Could be splashing it on homunculi to test resistance. It would do damage to someone. Yeah. That's why I think it's a homunculi.
Sulfuric acid would melt a person's clothes and skin. Why would the doctor want to do that?
Right.
Melting clothes and skin.
Another game I want to do sometime for stream is Liar's Bar and Buckshot Roulette. Both fun 4-player multiplayer games.
This is the doctor's computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form. I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling.
Interesting. I can pull up for Buckshot for you. Yeah.
I guess. You just gotta give up.
Or wait till a peacekeeper does it.
There are other places to...
The peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous in the worst possible way. He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed.
Oh no, so he is just throwing sulfuric acid on people.
He seemed to have
Unless
gotten
you
even
would
more
comment-
and more
yeah.
arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
Which could theoretically be the homunculi.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
Yeah.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said.
Oh.
When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being
Interesting.
said, he could read lips.
Oh. Wait. Then, technically, he wouldn't have been able to hear anyone to his side to interrupt our conversation with him. That also means that's probably why he doesn't like Makoto, because they can't read Makoto's lips.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Yeah.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
Oh?
What rumors?
Yeah, I wanna know.
He said he shut himself in here for research. But he was plotting something bad.
Oh?
What's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Lord.
Interesting.
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, I'll never know.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this?
Maybe.
Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
Oh. Yeah, interesting to note that he can read lips. So he wouldn't have been able to see anyone. And actually, I know that kind of makes a lot more sense, because if this is his control panel when he looks at us, we'd be seeing him from this direction. He looks over to his left, which would be this direction. So he wouldn't have been able to hear anyone. He was just making an excuse to stop talking to us.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
Why fake being attacked in your office? To stop talking to us.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits
They
who could
clearly
get through
didn't
here
like
would be
talking to
fairies
us.
or gnomes.
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. You could have just told us to shut up. Right. Like in the photo. Right. I don't know. Maybe he knew we were detectives and didn't want to come off as rude? I don't know. There's gotta be some reason. He did. Oh wait, no. This is the station thing. So, I'm never good with these. So he would be viewed as opposite from us. He looked to his left, which would be here, from what I'm guessing.
That should do it for the investigation.
Unless he had someone bringing something to him and they were messing with something else. I don't think that's coming off rude. Is any concerns to that man, right? So unless he invited someone in who maybe messed something up, that he was saying, hey, what are you doing? Stop that. And he was trying to stop them.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Yeah, the only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window.
And maybe the assassin came in on the bot.
There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through. And the cover is fixed in place. There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling. And no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system.
Right.
Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Mysteriful!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room.
The killer
I
is
need
the
to tell
robot.
everyone about what I found.
Yeah.
Personally,
Definitely was able to hold it.
No power to solve it on your own.
I mean, I know the answer, but I can't tell exactly. I'm assuming we're not gonna have to play the game again. Except you can't tell. You could have. Fuck! Dang it, Bob! Again? Bob, why?
Vivia?
Oh, hi, Vivia.
What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
God damn it, Bob, how do you keep getting jail?
I was wondering how your investigation was going.
We love you, Vivia. Don't kill us. Exactly.
Grew curious.
Did you come to help? I didn't expect your cooperation. thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master! You shouldn't trust him. He's plotting something.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now? Are you still going to pursue the truth?
Huh? Why wouldn't I? I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone. We need to find the truth. Otherwise, the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
Shinny knows something, believe him, Yuma. I'm 100% calling it that Vivia can see Shinigami, and Shinigami is aware that Vivia can see him.
I
see
see.
her.
So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
That is what I am calling.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the Peacekeepers.
Well, the truth is like cracks in a mirror. They're all so small, you must squint to see each tiny
You
crack.
fucking run. But you'd have to dodge the lost souls.
Most wouldn't even notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself. If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like?
That's interesting.
Even if, the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
What are you talking about?
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos, even then, would you still seek
Like, you
the
might
truth?
being creepy as fucking Shinny is worried as hell ass right now. Yeah.
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed. But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course.
Yeah, save everyone until one of them is the culprit and die because we showed the truth.
I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice? How much have you already sacrificed?
Huh?
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth. One day, it will ruin you. You will.
Vivian, you're acting kind of
destroy
sus.
the world
Do
for
you think
truth's
the
sake.
chief and doctor? Are you think?
Me? Destroy the world?
Would be interesting.
That's
That's for
impossible.
sure.
No, you've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck. If possible, I'd like to help you.
Aw.
You are
Yeah, he's not gonna
a
kill
dear
us yet.
friend to me. How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything. I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia. Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
So you refuse to understand.
Run.
You leave me
Fucking
no choice.
run.
Vivia?
Ah! He took out a blade! This guy is nuts!
Wait, how's that even
I
work?
usually keep this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality. So, slashing at you won't do anything. But I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
You mean...
I will simply return to my body 5 seconds before you do, and then I'll slice your throat open. Given I'm more familiar with spectral projection, I'm positive I can return to my body before you can. Well, will you give up now?
Are you
Just
threatening
leave
me?
now.
I only want you to give up on the truth. The truth you wish to expose is dangerous. I have a feeling A feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet. If you won't stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake.
He's probably gonna hold us to our word, though, is the problem.
You're not making any sense. You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way. I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here. But you refuse to give up, which leaves me with no choice. So it looks like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Wait!
Master, hurry back!
I'm ready to race.
Hey, you two. Quit fighting.
Who is that?
Yeah, the truth is cruel.
Wait, what?
Never in history has the truth been known to be kind.
That voice. Chief Yago?
What?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh
Yo.
too.
Wait, that means he's dead already.
In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain.
That just means Chief Yako's already dead.
So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yago, are you alright? Where are you?
Impossible. There's no way he could have made it here with those
Chief Yako
wounds.
is on the verge of death at the very least. True.
Then that voice.
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
That means...
No way. Is he dead?
I don't know. We need to find out.
We should still probably try to get there first.
He tried to kill me. Why would he do such a
And how
thing?
convenient that I don't have to
As if
fight the
now's
Lost
time to be dwelling
Souls.
on that.
You're right.
How
Chief
convenient
Yago is
that
the
all the
concern
Lost
right
Souls
now,
are gone.
Not whatever's going on with Vivia.
Yup. So go!
Bozo. Dang, Cat would be so happy. You were a good one. Fair. And time to die.
Chief Yago!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's
Huh.
still connected to his body.
Interesting. We'll join Chief very soon.
But the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
Then why did we hear Chief Yago's voice back there?
I don't know.
That is weird.
It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well, since he went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade.
Forte? Maybe. Maybe that eye on his chest has something
When
to do
you're
with
lost, you should believe in your own heart.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you. But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yago and everyone else.
it. Yeah, just cause another body. Then run while they're distracted.
Fine.
How goes Forte's motivation speeches? Perfect.
You can report to them once you return to your body. I have somewhere else to go.
Where are you going?
Also, he's gonna be in the mystery labyrinth with us
After
next.
hearing the chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
What's that?
I have a premonition. In
Oh.
exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away. But perhaps
Kills Forte's top no
something
jutsu.
entirely
Perfect.
new lies beyond that destruction.
It's called a mystery labyrinth, and you'll be joining us there very soon. Don't worry.
In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer.
Actually, I'm kind of curious what his reaction to
It's
the
not that I
labyrinth
want the
would be.
truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
Fair.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
As you wish.
Master, don't trust this guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
I know, I'm not that naive.
You sure about that? After all, you're always so trusting and relying on others. I still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be alright now.
Well, let's figure out where we need to go now.
Maybe you should wait to go until after you report back to the others.
But if I let Vivia go alone now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding. I'm
Right.
sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth. I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
Too late.
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment.
Don't worry, we won't be disappointed in you. We value our life. We won't be
I'm good
disappointed.
at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it.
Just like me, for real.
I try to
Same.
stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
Well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
There are only two reasons a
Really, it's
mystery
just
goes
me for real,
unsolved.
for real. Yep.
Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts.
Or in our case, both.
There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
Should we search the scene one last time?
No, the missing piece might not always be at the crime scene. It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
I'll let you be our guide here. But I'd like to request minimal movement. The shortest possible distance.
Now we got
Master?
Shinny. We got enough.
Are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
We did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
We don't have much time. We have to check the rooms we can
What's
access.
the best route for this?
Just barge in and check everything.
There. Got it. I got a route.
This is the rope.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Huesca died is because he deserved it. It's called karma. He always insulted my research. Serves him right! Serves him right! Oh, sorry, that must have hurt. This is also his fault. They still haven't come back with that armor pal I lent them. I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to
What?
me. Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
I think I've seen something I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
He certainly has a grudge against Dr. Huesca.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
Yeah, agreed.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore. Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
Yay, we're special.
Think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
What's it saying? Oh, here.
This place.
I think they may be testing robots in here. How else would you check if they can handle high voltage and toxic gas? I don't think that's what they're testing for. Wait, what is it having me check? To like go through the door? No.
I'm getting excited here!
Oh, it's right behind. Is it this monitor maybe? Probably.
There's a manual for Amapal. I already know most of the controls, but I should read this. Amapal can be controlled via a special tablet device. Watch the camera feed from Amapal's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it. You can also use the mic to communicate via voice. For safety,
Girl needs a
the
posture
ends of
check.
the arms
Like,
are
look at his
ball-shaped,
back.
but can
Yeah.
still be used for actions such as pressing buttons.
Yeah, just a little posture check.
However, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function. This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls.
So theoretically, someone could stand on
The
it.
sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids, and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
Also, look at how he runs. He's Naruto running.
Chief Yako was attacked in this. The gory bloodstains are
You know
still
what? The
here.
elephant killed the doctor.
They're from
Yep.
Chief Yako.
Fink was actually an elephant all along.
This is where he was attacked by the hitman.
Look at him got killed.
Damn it all!
Look at him
If I'd
go.
only gotten here
I'm assuming you
earlier,
mean.
I could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the hitman's face?
No.
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the hitman?
Because Chief Yako said so himself.
The hitman. Fink. The slaughter artist.
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yako has an F inscribed in it.
Ah, the murder weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
You know about it?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his
Like-
knife to prove to his clients that he committed the murder.
That wait. Uses his knife to prove that to his clients that he committed the murder. I mean, there's some things I could say about this that just make things weird no matter what. One, if he is technically a hitman for hire, Chief Yako theoretically, like, why wouldn't he just kill Chief Yako and leave him like still alive? Because then it can just confirm who it is. Secondly, depending on how that statement could be interpreted, unless he brings if it means that he like takes a picture of the crime scene, that's one thing to prove that he did it. But secondly, unless he like brings the knife to them, then that brings a whole new matter on who killed Dr. Huesca, because then it's a different pattern than how he kills. Yikes.
Setting that aside, don't you think these blood stains are unnatural?
Yeah.
You're right. There are some.
Because there's like a
strange
drag
marks,
pattern.
like something brushed against it.
There's a drag pattern.
Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
True.
Is it a dying message?
Could the chief
And
have done it?
we do.
Was he
Yeah,
trying
the
to
chief
tell
did
us
do
something?
it. Because we did see bloody fingertips. And I
No.
made mention to point
It's
it
more
out.
like he was trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
Maybe a
What could he
weapon?
have been reaching for?
Master, maybe it's that house plant over there.
No. Unless he like buried something.
Maybe there's something about this plant. Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot! A photo and a map?
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Because there's also blood on it, which means he did at some point have it.
Isn't this the map of this lab?
It is.
A map? Why would there be a map here?
And more specifically, why would Chief Yako have it?
As for the photo, I have no idea.
Interesting. Also, I'm saying it right now, that girl on the right just looks like Yuri from Doki Doki. And I'm gonna make a prediction that just because like similar, well, I mean, I guess a lot of these characters have similar facial structure. Calling it right now though, that the person on the left is actually Chief Yako.
The photo shows a young man and a woman.
And maybe the blood on it is from him bleeding on it.
The woman looks like she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here?
And if that is the case, I know it, it's actually Bob. If she is a researcher here, then this has become a lot more interesting, and I have a whole different theory.
The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
Like, I have a whole different theory, if that is the case.
You keep staring at that photo.
There's stuff that, like, don't make sense, like how they still got in and all that, but I can intuit some stuff.
Did you fall in love
Theory
with
time?
the woman?
Yes. Okay.
You really fall for every girl, huh?
You know it. Okay, theory time. So we're gonna go off of kind of some accusation stuff. That blood, unless that was put beforehand to purposely block out his face. This body right here was Chief Yako's. The blood stain goes out, shows he's reaching right there. We know that that picture and the blueprints were in there, correct? Right. So theoretically, that picture could be from him, which would mean that person who's blocked out could be Chief Yako. He maybe was married to a girl who worked at research here, and from what the peacekeepers said, we knew that Dr. Weska was abusive to people, so maybe Dr. Weska killed his wife, or whoever she was to them, to the chief, and actually was the chief getting revenge. But Fink killed Chief Yako as kind of like payback. Either that, or to go along with the thing I put out last time, which is Bloody Mouth, he could have also died to the poison and just tried to pin the blame on someone else who was passing by.
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
Oh, I have an assumption, though.
I don't. But it has to be a clue. This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the pot.
Yeah, that would make sense if he tried to hide a map of the area in a pot, because it probably wouldn't be found. And he wouldn't want to be found with it, because if the peacekeepers searched him and found that, he'd be even more of a suspect for murder.
He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
By using the last of his dying strength?
He's not dead!
But no, that just gives Chief Yako vibes of who that is. I don't know why, but it just makes me feel like
This
it
is
is
the central
him.
lab. There might be some clues here.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Yako did it, and Fink got to Yako because he stole, quote-unquote, stole his kill.
There's another one, Master!
It says this is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Let's check it out!
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Was it before or after the blackout?
Right after the blackout. I happened to be nearby when the lights went out. So I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark
Also, the
silhouette pass
Peacekeepers-
right through the shadows.
The Peacekeepers doing research? Or like, doing
That doesn't
investigation?
really tell me much.
Holy shit. It's new. Save the Chief, man. You got
Must have been
this.
the hitman.
Yep. Also, hello, Shrek 8 Man. Interesting name. How are you tonight?
So
Or
someone
today.
suspicious
Whatever
was
time it is
wandering
for
around
you.
Here right after the blackout.
Does
Nom,
that
nom,
mean it was
nom.
caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
You're hungry now, thanks. What? Saying it's upper level. Well, I don't have any. Think
I see,
for real.
I see.
Coincidence? I think not. Wait, what? Saying it's on this floor, but if I go down here, it's like it's down here.
There are a bunch of switchboards.
I don't know.
Looks like the lab's power system.
Yeah, Neko. They don't have any onions because Shrek ate them.
If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
Correct.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here. Wait, I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Weska's lab.
That
Well, of course you don't. You're over
Dr.
there.
Weska said the critical lab was on an independent system.
This critical lab operates on a separate power system that obviously includes its security measures.
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from Vivia.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
Weird. Then why was it saying that was like the floor above? I don't know.
This is...
I wonder what this device is. It's way bigger than what we saw in the lab. It's probably a machine for recording research logs, right? There's no way I can find out right now. Let's look elsewhere.
Yep. Use the stairs.
Okay, so where exactly is this? Here? Where? Am I just searching the area, maybe? Like this whole zone is something? Yeah.
This
yeah.
reminds me. You went inside Dr. Weska's lab before, right?
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
And he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Probably.
Still, this is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Right.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside. Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
Interesting. So, okay, where is this then? Like, 'cause it's saying I'm right on it.
Hey, is it true that Dr. Weska was killed?
Yeah, just like that note said.
But why send a death threat?
It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand.
It's a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note?
True.
Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the Peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
Maybe he likes the challenge.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist, he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases.
Back
At
anything
the
I
very
missed?
least, it was not his MO.
We found that from where Chief Yako, what if bringing everyone here was part of the plan? Yeah. We found from where Chief Yako was killed. He was reaching into a flower pot. In that flower pot, we found a map to. We found a couple things. We found. Where is it? This. We found a floor plan of the lab. We also found a photo of someone and a girl who looks like to be a researcher here. You also missed my theory that Chief Yako actually did this kill as revenge because we know Dr. Weska did not care about casualties. MILF. Yeah, I agree. Okay, weird. What? That's weird that it said like the thing was there but it was over there, but oh well. But yeah, so my theory is Chief Yako actually killed out of revenge.
So, what room is this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among us researchers,
Among Us?
perpetually sealed off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
The only key is held by the Peacekeepers
Sus.
director.
Sus.
Director
Sus.
Aren't there any other keys?
Agreed. Yeah.
No. The Peacekeepers director personally manages this area, so
Voice
he
the
has the only
circuit room.
key.
Oh no.
I see. Guess we don't need to look inside. This conversation never happened.
Right.
Only the
know.
director has the key to this room?
There's gotta be some kind of secret here.
Wait, I meant to do this earlier with your theory.
Right, let's take a look inside.
Wasn't Chief Yako? Yep. I mean, duh.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage space.
The files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research logs.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. Guess
I'm a
this has nothing
slaughter
to do with
artist.
the
You're
incident.
the slaughter artist now. Oh no.
Nothing here seems to
Fink's in
pertain
my
to
chat.
Marvelous research or Kunai Ward's ultimate secret.
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see.
Wow, he was quick at searching.
The secret we're looking for won't be here anymore.
Probably.
So the evidence
Which
is
is why
already
Makoto
been
was so.
destroyed. After we
That's why
finally found the
Makoto was so
secret lab,
nice.
too.
That's why Makoto was so nice last in, because he knew it was destroyed.
I'll find out for you.
Huh? There's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't.
So someone got in here,
Huh. I guess it's a map.
but it's empty.
But it's empty inside.
Makoto Naeki. Welcome to the club. No, this game has a character who's called Makoto who swear just acts like Nagito.
The map we saw outside.
So it's our
could it be taken from
headcanon
here?
that Makoto and Naege had Makoto as a child.
But why would it be left out then?
There's nothing else here. Seems like we weren't able to find anything of note. Sheesh. I was hoping this
Akito is the one behind the mask.
experimental lab
Apparently,
hidden
Makoto
passage or two.
Kagetsuchi. Yep.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go
I mean,
to the room.
pretty much it's Makoto
Such
or
a pain.
Nagito.
But I guess we have to.
Sync bottles. And
I
we
think
found
that's about
everything.
it.
I think I've checked what I can here. An investigation. Then they're immediately
I've
gonna
checked
find us
everything I
right as soon as
could.
we return to our bodies. Then we'll go into the mystery labyrinth. Calling it right now.
Knew it! You didn't get any clues for the case.
Yeah, we did.
We have learned a lot here.
What?
But what did we learn?
That's
A lot.
all I can do to help.
We learned a lot. That's exactly what we learned.
After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
Finished. Yeah, we're definitely going into the labyrinth after this. We're gonna get caught. We're just gonna go in the
you're back.
labyrinth for fun. No
How'd
other
the
reason.
investigation go?
Duh.
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivian's
Who knows?
help.
Maybe Amaterasu Corp will be actually chill about this time. It's Amaterasu.
Just tell us
No,
what you
they
found.
won't.
We don't have time.
Sure.
Oh, they're never chill about anything.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that,
But
we
that'd
may
be
able
too
to figure
easy.
out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log on to the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
Okay.
You were
Interesting.
in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
Because we were a ghost.
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer
There's
either.
peacekeepers. Exactly. They would see us.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
Don't be unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all-powerful like that. It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were
Crystal.
using spectral projection.
There you go.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Okay.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right? That's basically jumping right into enemy territory.
Right. Shouldn't have got me sus. Yep.
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
sevens.
Is the chief gonna be all right?
Don't just stand there!
Right.
Chief, please stay with us! It was only a matter of time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
Oh! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia. I refuse to let it end without saving anyone.
To be honest, even if you want to go to the mystery labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
What? So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to handle this by yourself?
Alright, time to go Solid Snake style.
You're still a detective. Try to save everybody on your own without asking for help.
Save them all on my own?
Nah, I guess you're really not that type of person, Master. I'm just teasing ya.
Oh.
Yuma, what's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself?
Correct.
Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all
Yes.
over if you go out there and get caught.
But the thing is, we have Shinigami.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the Peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more Peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Yay, Halara believes in us.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma.
That is true.
The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
I should join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
True.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Why? You should go.
There is nothing for me to do. Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
Right.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma.
She's mad.
You're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Right, I'm heading off now.
Just immediately bonks into the door for getting they're not in ghost form.
Master, you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all.
Yuma also has the power of being a video game
trainee one.
protagonist with infinite retries. Exactly.
Seems like my training is working.
I've got luck on my
Master?
side.
Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh?
Yuma has plot armor. Yeah.
It probably has
Thunderbolt
nothing to do
locking
with
in
the
for
case.
once. Yep.
Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
That is interesting, because we're not holding hands with her. She technically could rewind time, and we would never know. So theoretically, time could have already been rewound.
Sure.
That would be interesting.
Alright, let's move carefully so the Peacekeepers don't spot us.
No, we just need to get a cardboard box. Peacekeeper.
Master! They'll spot you if you go that way!
So this way? Oh, there's a Peacekeeper right there. So this way. But if she doesn't do anything to change it, it doesn't matter. Exactly, though. Like, how do we know she hasn't changed anything? Though. That's a thing to note. Because maybe she did do something minor to change things, and we just don't know. Because we do know she did try a time rewind to save Chief Yako.
I managed to get here without being seen, but
we wouldn't have known
there should
that.
be more peacekeepers up ahead. I better keep moving and stay out of
Butterfly
sight.
effect? Exactly. So exactly what I'm thinking. Butterfly effect.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around? Nah, just kidding.
So we know where they are in here. They're right there.
I knew it. There are still some peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
How are you going to get past them?
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible.
Do, do, do,
Master,
do,
you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the... All that's left is to check the computer.
He's gonna slip.
Who's there?
Oh no! Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy!
You're that
Bruh.
terrorist detective. How did you get here?
Bro, we've already confirmed we're not
Director
one.
Yomi.
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth!
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet. I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth.
Watch, Pivia be like watching us do this. And so when we go to the mystery labyrinth, he's right there.
What are you gonna do?
What do I do?
Wait, Makoto?
Quietly. Resistance is futile.
Hey Makoto, you here? Oh, hi. Yikes.
Sheesh. What a pain. I want to die someday.
What did you just inject in them?
Vivia, you came to help me?
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
What all do you keep in your pocket out of curiosity? Like,
Walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cop magnet.
yeah.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
Yeah.
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter.
Yeah, you really
I'll
are,
be a
though.
witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
Sheesh, Yuma, you're such a pain. Opening the labyrinth earlier than you're ready.
I don't get what
I know,
you mean,
right?
but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer.
Also, wasn't there two of them?
Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up this investigation now.
You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
It's not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
Because plot armor.
No one could enter this room, so you didn't need to set a password.
Well, even then, no one enters my room, but my computer still has the password.
Time to check it out. Let's see.
That has AoE effect. Yes.
Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2.
Baby has combat skills that can match Halara's. That is true, we did see that.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log.
Okay, that's interesting to know.
So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago.
When we did
It hasn't been
it.
turned back on since. So that means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Interesting.
Right. So what?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
Oh, damn.
90 days?
Okay. So 3
Which
months.
means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
So they definitely rode on top of the enemy pal.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
Yeah, he is.
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room.
Okay,
There
interesting.
should be a log of the hitman entering before we did.
You would think the slot artist used Vivia's forte.
The doctor couldn't have been
But
murdered
he wouldn't
here.
have been able to.
It's the perfect, impossible crime.
How many times did you fail Amapal section? Actually, I didn't fail it.
From the looks of it,
I did it
appears we
first
have
try.
strayed further from the truth.
I've played too many puzzle games to know that it wouldn't have been easy.
The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterious.
Ah. It's only the mandatory fail that
It's not over
Destico
yet.
forces you into.
There
Yep.
could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it. His emails haven't been deleted.
Thunderdolt. Yep. That's why he's got that
Communicating a lot
nickname.
with the same person. One message is fairly recent too.
Also, Shrek ate my onion. If you want for stream avatars, if you don't want to be Jigglypuff, we've got a few cool options. One of the more popular ones being these custom Kirby's that everyone makes. For to Doctor. Doctor, we have trouble. Someone has discovered our deal. You should go into hiding for some time being. Interesting. But yeah, people like making the custom Kirby's and all that. So if you want to, sure. For Doctor to it appears it's time to call it quits. We've profited enough from this already. It's too dangerous to leak research and confidential information any longer. I shall fully withdraw from here. With this money, I will fund my new research. That was from the Doctor. Yeah, that face indeed. From the Doctor. If the rumor's true, you intend to leave Kanai Ward? Doctor, don't tell me you're plotting to take the research and run. I hope you already know this, but you have nowhere to go. But yeah, that's what Hyper's and Crystal's profile or avatars are. Just nice little Kirby's. To to Doctor. Yeah. Hello again, Neko. What's the matter, Doctor? Are you ignoring me? I will not permit any betrayal. I've told you before that you have nowhere to run. Prepare yourself. Meow indeed.
This is...
Enjoy the catnip.
Quite a suspicious exchange. I'm sure Doctor refers
Meow.
to Dr. Huesca, but
Only
who's
5
the
ounces.
anonymous person?
Look, I'm playing Dead by Daylight with Neko later. I need her to stay a little sober.
The address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The Doctor spoke to a mysterious person.
Don't worry, Neko, we'll
leaking
give you more
research and
catnip during
confidential
stream.
information.
During your side. Which again, for those of you who don't know, over on Neko's channel, we're going to play some Dead by Daylight. Also, hello, Cherry. Yeah, me and Neko will be doing some Swift, Survive with Friends. So if you want to see more of my stuff, head on over there. After this.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this
There
is
you go.
just a rumor.
Can't
But
believe
someone in
you're playing
Amaterasu
without me,
Corporation
Scott.
is working behind the scenes.
No,
on
not
Dr.
poisoning the catnip.
I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
Not the catnip. You're just totally out. Yep.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years. But it seems like their relationship soured about 6 months ago.
Game
I
over.
guess the Doctor wanted to cut ties.
So the Doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward, and this anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him. If
But
you
how
ask
are you
me.
doing today, Cherry? That's a narc announce. And again, I wouldn't be able to join Mike again. Well, care.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the doctor.
Revenge.
Makes sense.
I'm in the library right now. Ah, fair.
The doctor didn't shut himself in here
Perfect.
just for
Nice,
research.
nice.
He did it to protect himself.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security. That also makes sense.
Yeah.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security,
Which it
or
seems
it was just a
possible.
facade.
That also seems possible.
Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True, that is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the doctor?
Right.
If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
Hello. Mystery Labyrinth time. I wanted to vote on Game Awards, but it is blocked on school Wi-Fi. Oh, is it already that time of year? Holy smokes, I didn't realize that.
Anyway, were you born just to get in my way?
Voice of Yomi. Who's the uwu are they? Who the uwu are they? It's Yomi! Yomi Hell Smile. Yomi top 10 crash outs.
Or was this all fated from the very
The
beginning?
nominees are really weird. Hey Yomi. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that.
No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists.
The fetus.
Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals. A piece of trash. Trash must be dealt with properly.
No, but like really
before
weird.
you
Oh.
rot and start to stink!
Intriguing. And I hope Yomi is the soul of the culprit hiding the truth so we can reap. Oh god, Yomi, that's facts. Yep. Here, let me check this. Because I'm genuinely curious now. Game Awards. Game of the Year. Okay, the Game of the Year kind of seems fair. Action game seems fair. Action adventure game kind of seems fair. Most anticipated game. Okay. Okay. Best adaptation. Arcane is sweeping there. Let's be honest. Best art direction. Okay. Best audio design. Questionable. Best community support. Content creator of the year. No, I don't agree. Best debut indie game. That's kind of fair. Best esports game is gonna go to League, probably. Best esports athlete. Faker is 100% winning that. Best esports team is gonna be T1. Best family game, probably gonna go Jamboree. Best fighting game. I'm surprised Rise Aether 2 isn't on there. Because that just came out. I'm late but winning it right. Alright, Lalcho's there. Hi Alex, how are you? Faker? Yeah, Faker is nominated for Best Esports Athlete. Finally back at home after 8-hour shift. Late supper, going out in rain to pick up tomorrow's lunch. Another argument with landlord. Yikes. Meow. Going too late. Yeah, it probably is why. But Dragon Ball is probably going to win that. Best game direction probably is going to go to either Black Myth Wukong or Astrobot. Also, why is the Elden Ring DLC on there? That should not count. Games for Impact. I haven't even heard of half of these. Best indie game, gonna go Blatro. Innovation and accessibility, don't agree with any of those. Best mobile game, Raid Shadow Legends. Oh no, it's probably gonna be since it's on 0. Best multiplayer game, probably Jamboree. Why is Arcane nominated? Probably because it's the new season. Best narrative, interesting the options. Best ongoing game. Best performance. Okay. Best role-playing game. Still, why is Elden Ring DLC there? Best score and music I could see going to Astrobot, because I do like that music. Yeah. Batman Arkham Shadow is going to win the best VR game. That's been anticipated for so long. Read the full comment. Blaze. Why is Arcane nominated? I recall being told last year that FNAF didn't make it for being in October. Maybe that's actually why. Maybe because last year it came out in around this time, so maybe it was brought to this year's. Shockingly still doing that glorified reboot of the Spike VGX, even though everyone... That's probably why. It came out in November, so it wouldn't have been in the 2023, so that's why it's in 2024. Now seriously, the award show voters are all married men in their late 30s with families. Whichever, more importantly, why isn't Raincoat winning every award here? That's probably why it got last year. It came out end of last year, so it's put on this year. Because it was still releasing episodes in January. I am confusion. I agree. Raincoat, best music, hands down.
Yuma Cocoa Head.
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it.
Full season 7 out, yeah. Baldur's Gate 3, let's play as the dad. Last of Us, let's play as Joel.
It'll be
and
named
God of
after
War
your
takes
bones
place
once
after
they're
Kratos.
dumped
Yeah.
there. Hey! Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Mystery Labyrinth time!
Yummy, can you do it?
Of course, Master!
So whichever game features a superpowered dad is going to win.
Acting like partners!
Debatable. Some of them I could see... Yeah, Black Myth Wukong's gonna win some. I think whichever one has like the biggest... that's why I'm saying Senseless Zone Zero is going to win. Best mobile game. Because waifus. Did they just say master? Yes! Here is our mommy character for the game, Shinigami. Exactly. Senseless Zone Zero has such good characters that he's everyone. That's kind of what it comes down to. Honkai Star Rail wasn't nominated, I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't. Oh my indeed, Cherry. Cherry, you've missed a lot of this game. But don't worry, I know Neko is planning on playing it sometime on her channel. So, you'll get to enjoy this character a lot more. Has the biggest audience and Gunner, so it's probably going to win. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's probably why, Alex. They definitely destroyed Rocksteady's reputation. But that's Shinigami.
I see.
He doesn't even question it.
So this is your true
Don't even get to watch Neko that much. She streams in school. She's so hot. Hey, this is part 12 of the game. Withering Waves or Senseless Zone is gonna win best anime game.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late.
And we just get punted in. I'm gonna look her up when I get out. Cherry, be careful. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Be careful with what you search, Cherry. Because yes, we are technically her master. But she is a death god. Cherry, no, it's November. You already know. Also, be careful if you don't want to get spoiled. Yeah, that's fair. But Cherry, we already knew. Like, you probably don't even need to search that stuff. Like, you're already just gonna figure it out right away. It's gonna... Here. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't search it. Is there even anything to spoil about Shinigami? That's fair. But no, we're also chained up here. Here, we'll let you get to enjoy the, animation with her. Cherry is in school. Is Cherry a minor? I will not disclose that information.
Falling. Why can't it ever be a gentle landing? Oh, Vivia. This is called the Mystery Labyrinth.
So, this place is a physical manifestation of mysteries from the case?
Could be that.
You can tell? Oh, well, anyway, this actually isn't my forte. It's...
Due to the power of death. Her, right?
Dang, he just knows everything. But I assume that Cherry is... So that's why it's actually PG-16 plus.
Huh?
So you
It's
really
a
could
16
see me
plus
this whole
stream.
time.
He could?
It's due to my spiritual affinity.
Okay, yeah.
Ever since I was young, I've been able to see otherworldly things. My forte was gained through training that innate talent. Though, I wasn't able to see her clearly like this before. I could tell you were talking to some haze following you around, but that was it. Until one day, I used my spectral projection at the agency, and saw that death got clear as crystal. After that, I did some research. I discovered that the WDO Underground Book Vault held something called the Book of Death. And also, that someone had taken it.
Did I take it? Before I lost my memories?
Probably.
I don't know. Since you're a rookie, I doubt you'd have access to the book vault. Only a handful of people have WDO clearance for that.
Also,
Just a handful?
ladies and gentlemen, The Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus is out now. So multiplayer Isaac is out and officially on the schedule. Great to see you. Here you since you don't have GTuber up yet. Blazin and Cherry. I will be getting one in eventually. Come December. I'm going to be paying to get one bought.
Anyway, you've been using this
paying
ability
Allo
to solve
to
the
do
other
it.
cases up till now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, this is also related to the mysterious deaths of all those culprits?
No comment. Wait, why are you opening Binding of Isaac? I don't want it open right now.
My guess is, clearing a labyrinth, the materialization of a mystery, causes its true perpetrator
There we go.
to die.
Yeah, it does.
If that's the case, you've killed a lot of people with your own hands, Yuma.
No comment.
Well, I didn't really kill anyone. It's just what happens when...
Nope. I may be the one reaping their souls, but the blood is still on your hands.
Damn it, Shinigami, you're supposed to take our side here. Might have to go now. Oh. Well, we're pretty much ending.
No point in pretending to be a goody two-shoes.
Next
You're
cutscene will
risking
be
your life
ending.
to solve these mysteries.
I see.
How do we feel about 8
You're
a.m.
determined to do
gross.
this, huh? Sorry, but
Shinigami,
I don't think I have that kind of conviction myself. So, I think I'll take a nap here while you go. rest
Bye,
your
Cherry.
life.
See you over in Neko's.
You can sleep if you want, but you won't be able to get out.
Is this game free? Raincoat? No, it's on Switch. I think like $30. Not 100% sure though.
Is that so?
It is made by the same people who who made Danganronpa. Just a heads up. So.
If you're not with Master when and if he solves the labyrinth, this place will collapse around you. Well, if you don't have any regrets in the real world, you're free to die here.
Don't tempt him with a good time.
Regrets? I don't have any of those. But there are still some things I've left unfinished. especially after you exposed the mystery of this case.
What do you mean by that?
I'll be perfectly clear. I'm just going to tag along. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
I don't care what you do, just don't get in our way. Well, Master.
Also, Cherry, if you're still here, here's a bit of fun for you to see. He knows. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Here's a little fun
Master,
for you to enjoy.
Are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
Best cutscene in the game, changed my mind.
Is that sword for cutting through mysteries? This place must be pretty dangerous.
How does he know all this? Like, it's actually insane.
Here you go, Master. Here's your solution key.
Is that key something like a clue for the case? Wow.
This guy just has
like
all
you're
the plot.
ready to go.
Could you be more of a doubter? Whatever. I'm gonna ignore you. So let's go and unravel this mystery labyrinth. Let's hunt down this culprit who preys on the truth.
We have to walk? This is unbearable.
I agree with you.
Come on! You're bumming me out here.
I thought you were going to ignore him.
Don't worry, Vivia. There's times where we swim and stuff like that. Could be worse. And saving. And with that, we'll call it. I think this is a good place to stop. Right as soon as we get to the labyrinth. But we're going to drop a couple links this time. I know, so confusing. First and foremost, if you want to see more of myself, I'll be over at our good friends of the channel, Neko's channel. We'll be playing some Dead by Daylight once again. She is less than 100 subs away from 1,000, so if you aren't subscribed with her, what are you doing? I really suggest it. If you like this game, tomorrow she's playing a Danganronpa fan game. Good night, Alex. And on the topic of rating, wait, which one did I send? I sent that one. Okay, and on the topic of rating, we are going to go raid another good friend of the channel, Fallow. She is playing web fishing, which I haven't seen much of. But looks fun. Maybe I'll check it out sometime. But we're gonna go raid Fallow. I'd be glad if you guys go follow both of those people. Both deserve your follows way more than I do. And if you aren't subscribed to me already, well, what are you doing? You might not be able to find more rain code if you don't. But thanks you guys so much for watching. And in a couple more weeks, I'll be commissioning Fallow, by the way, who we're going to go raid for our PNG. So I'm excited for that. But until next time, I will see you guys on Wednesday for some Pokemon Infinite Fusion. And until next time, bye!